It's like, oh, come on,
bro.
man.
That dude looks exactly like my cousin, bro. Like
Or
they
to do
could
with
be
the afro.
they could be twins, bro. That shit is crazy, dog. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, they had the lead like a couple minutes left in the game, and then they just started doing dumb shit, turning the ball over, shooting dumb shots. I'm like,
They got shook.
definitely got shook. You could tell it's like their first time there.
So how you doing, Jack?
Doing I dog.
How you liking Sekiro? So,
Man.
so fucking with it or not really? Cheesing you?
I think I'm fucking it. I think I'm fucking with it. I still fucking it. I think I'm fucking with it, dog. I think I'm fucking with it. I just beat the drunkard dude for the second time, you know.
Okay.
Drunkard. And that's in the village, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're in the village.
Yeah,
You're not too far
yeah.
behind me.
Yeah, I think we're all on the same spot. Well, at least me on the PlayStation 4, we're all in the same spot. Yeah.
I've
been playing that. Go ahead.
Wait, I just got the Lady Butterfly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you still
Hold on.
early.
Oh, you still early. Yeah.
I gotta ask y'all though, right? Do you agree with what I'm saying? I think that main bosses are easier than side bosses.
Let me think. I have to think about that.
I mean, I've struggled mainly with some of the main bosses, like when I did struggle. So I can't agree with that. But
the main, okay, Lady Butterfly was easy. The guy on the horse was easy.
Junichiro easy.
Yeah, he was easy.
I struggle with him,
bro.
Okay,
Yeah,
the last boss is about to clap your cheeks, Jack. Though the last boss actually,
he probably get me.
Yeah, and that optional boss, the Demon of Hatred, is gonna take you a couple of tries too.
right?
Yeah. There's this one boss that pisses me off. I don't know if Jack, you fought her. The Orin of the Water.
No.
It's the girl, right? That's
she in the
probably
village?
the most annoying boss. But apparently, Alex was telling me if you use like Divine Confetti, it makes it so much easier. But when I beat that boss, I didn't. I don't know. Something about that boss is just the timing of the strikes.
She was in the village, right?
The village, the one who's playing the guitar or the little.
Yeah. I died to her a couple of times too.
The timing of her strikes, it just gets to me all the time, yo. Like,
yeah.
I
like that though. Later on in the game, some of the enemies start like switching up their timing. Like that should be like so unorthodox. You gotta like catch that shit.
Yeah,
that's dope though.
Yeah. We live, by the way, if you guys didn't know.
Alright. Oh yeah.
As you guys can see, people in the chat, Erica's not here, Alex is not here. They will be joining in a few minutes, so just wait on them. But today we got a Patreon guest. You guys know who he is, Jay Harvey. He pulled up. Shout out to Jay Harvey. Jay Harvey, say what up.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah. I've been playing Days Gone, guys. I've been playing Days Gone, man.
You don't sound too ecstatic about that shit.
I've been playing Days Gone, and you see, I already been through. You know, what was partially my fault too. You know, I accept responsibility for the part that I played. You know, with the whole Spider-Man. So I'm actually gonna, take a different approach with this one. You know what I mean? So I've been playing Days Gone, and all I'm gonna say for now is, keep your expectations in check.
Oh man,
you
heard it here first, folks.
In check. All right.
Damn. If you had to give it a number rating right now, like
it's kind of early. I don't like really doing that, but I predicted that it would score 84 on Metacritic.
Mm-hmm.
How this game is running currently?
Oh no.
I think it probably won't hit that, yo. I'll be surprised if it does.
You got the patch? You got the patch already?
Right now, I'm running patch 1.03. I believe that's the latest patch that's available right now for the game. And Jack, I haven't even got to a point of the game where the screen is really busy with the freakers, and the frame rate, it's already chugging, yo.
Get already pop locking.
Yeah,
we talking the spookiness of Days Gone.
You can see it in the preview footage. That shit is chugging a little bit.
It's kind of chugging, yo. I'm not gonna come out and slander this shit. I want to play the game more, so at least by tomorrow, because I'm gonna try and play it all night. At least by tomorrow, I'm gonna have like a real good look at the game. So I ain't gonna jump to conclusions so far. As for story, the beginning is very similar to The Last of Us.
Oh.
We'll go through that.
Are you kidding me?
You know what's funny about you saying that is because
Yeah,
somebody had tweeted about the game and he was like, I'm early in the game still, but it's reminded me so much of The Last of Us. I'm like,
this joint
really?
sound like a big old skip, dog.
Yeah, it ain't exactly like The Last of Us, but it's similar. You know, like kind of whole scenario is very similar.
If it starts with his daughter dying, it's a wrap.
Nah, it ain't like that, and it isn't as impactful. So that's kind of slandering The Last of Us. The Last of Us did it better. You know what I mean?
What if I told you The Last of Us intro wasn't impactful at all?
Oh my god!
Here we
go.
What if I told you that I
Here we
called
go.
that intro from the very beginning, and I was like, I bet
you gotta admit, like how The Last of Us did it. You know, the music, the setting, the acting was very, very good too. You know what I mean? You got to give them props for that. Yeah, they did.
I mean, I called it too, but it was still good. It was all right. I mean, it wasn't outstanding, but it
was a B tier sci-fi intro of every zombie movie you've ever seen.
Stop this! Stop this hating, dog.
It's not hating. I'm just calling it like it is.
Yeah, because I'm playing it right now as we speak, and I'm in an area where there's nobody, like there's no enemies, and I'm getting slowed down. So I'm really curious to see, what Digital Foundry says about it. As for the visuals of Days Gone so far, they do look nice. The graphics do look nice. One thing that's bothering me right now is the transitions into
cutscenes.
The cutscenes. Oh, how did you know that? Oh, you see? How did you know?
I've heard about it.
Yeah, that's one thing that's bothering me early.
Now, when we was watching early gameplay from Game Informer, that
like the screen cuts to black before.
Yeah. It's kind of bothering me a little bit. Say a word. Look, see, Jack said it right there even before I said it. So that thing is actually kind of bothering me a little bit. Early on in the game, you're gonna notice that as soon as you get into a transition, like a cutscene, like the transition is just not super smooth into the cutscene. It kind of it's weird. You know what I mean? But you know what? I'm gonna still continue play the game, and we'll see what it's hitting for though. We'll see how it's like. But you'll definitely hear my thoughts more about it tomorrow morning because, like I said, I'm gonna be playing.
Wasn't that when the embargo lifts too?
No,
Thursday.
Apparently the embargo lifts a day before the game. A day before the game. So
Thursday at 8 a.m. Eastern.
You know what I noticed with this whole embargo thing? Like usually when developers are confident, they release that shit mad early, dog. They be like, drop that 2-3 days early and be like, fuck it, drop that.
What are we calling over here?
What do you mean?
What are these scores going to be?
I want to play more before I go ahead and lower. I think I might lower my score. Still, I think it's looking like it. It's looking like it's gonna lower.
70.
I'm going to say 76.
76.
73. I said 73 from the beginning.
God damn. Oh, that's gonna make the score yellow if it's 73.
No, I don't think it's no. Okay, from what I'm playing so far, it doesn't look like it's gonna.
I think it's gonna be one of the weakest exclusives Sony's going to be put out in a long time.
It's gonna feel like an early gen, last gen game.
All I'm saying is, all the people watching, I know
there's gonna be a lot of issues.
I know this year, there's not. We're keeping it a buck. It ain't much to play on the PlayStation in terms of like first party exclusive Sony party.
No, there isn't.
There isn't much. You can admit that. Next year, obviously, is going to be much better with the PS5. They're going to launch The Last of Us and the Death Strandings and the Ghost of Tsushima. But I see a lot of people really excited for this game because, maybe, Sony's been pushing it a lot too.
That marketing been on point.
The marketing for this game is crazy. What, Jack, you disagree?
Everywhere.
You disagree?
No, the marketing is good. I'm saying I'm not tempted to play it. Like I don't have a desire to play it.
No. All I'm just saying is Sony's been pushing the shit out of this game. Like if you're on Twitter, YouTube, you notice they've been pushing the shit out of this game. So I'm seeing like some people have some really high expectations for it. I even seen somebody predicted this game will get like a 93 on Metacritic. Please. That's what I'm gonna leave you with. Please set your expectations. Keep your expectations in check, please. I don't want no one to get disappointed or anything. I gave you
I feel
all
like there's
fair
going to be a
warning.
lot of people being very disappointed.
Yeah. But like I said, I'm still early on the game. I'll give you guys more thoughts on it as I progress in the game. You know what I mean? You know, I'm not here trying to, slander the game like that just so early on.
Yeah, you
but-
are. You're a Nintendo fanboy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah. All right, yo. So, everybody here, it's the whole panel.
Erica's going to be like,
Erica's gonna be a little bit late,
Text
so.
Oh,
Okay.
You said what? You said what?
I'm just
Oh,
kidding.
there she is. She must have heard it. She must have heard it.
She must have heard me. She
Erica,
must have
what did that
heard me.
text message say?
What happened?
What happened?
She playing stupid, huh?
I didn't even hear anything. What are you talking about? I literally just hopped on. What's up?
Whoa! Whoa!
Oh, we got Jay Harvey here. Oh,
We got Jay Harvey today.
Oh man,
I ain't even doing.
sorry I'm late. What's
It's
up,
okay.
guys?
We know you was texting Alex. It's all right.
Alex. Oh, what did that? I must have missed something. I'm not here at the right time.
Oh man. So how you doing, Erica? Good.
Good. Yeah, I just had dinner. That's why I was like running late.
How's the Press Start podcast vacation? The week that we took off, y'all feel rejuvenated?
Man, we took a week off. Fuck.
We did. Yeah.
It don't even feel like it. What the fuck?
It
That's
definitely
so
felt like a
fast.
week
We've
off.
been very active on Twitter recently. That's why.
That's what it is.
You know what it is?
I've been very active on Twitter lately. That's why.
You know what it is, Jack? Because you're on Weapon Wheel too. So
That's gotta be it.
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah. We took a week off. I know a lot of y'all were a little disappointed that we missed the week of when they dropped the specs on the PS5. But I promise you that this Thursday we're gonna have a lit show. So make sure you guys tune in live to watch Press Start Podcast. It's gonna be a good show. We're gonna talk about the masterpiece conversation that I brought up on Twitter. If you don't follow me on Twitter and the rest of us. And we're gonna talk about the PS5 and all that other shit too that we missed from last week. But let's go ahead and get started with this episode of Off the Record, our Patreon podcast. Shout out to all our patrons. We currently have 184 patrons currently right
Shout out to
now.
y'all.
Big shout out to y'all. We really do appreciate the support that y'all have been showing us. Much love. By the way, I'm doing a Mortal Kombat 11 giveaway for the Xbox One. I did receive a free code for that version. That's why it's only for the Xbox One. So I made a post on the Patreon. Make sure to comment, press start on it if you're interested in getting that code. Even if you don't have an Xbox, you might be able to flip it, right? To get some money or something, you know what I mean? But I'm giving away a free code of Mortal Kombat 11 for the Xbox One. So make sure you guys go check that out. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Erica, do you see the questions?
I do. Yes.
All right, can you read the first one for us, please?
Okay, this is from Achilles. It says, name one thing that your significant other does that you can't stand. For Jack, the one thing you can't stand about Pornhub.
That's slander.
Hey, man, it be like that, dog.
Oh, shit.
Who's that from, Achilles?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Big
Achilles.
shout out to Achilles, yo. That's a bro.
one thing.
All right. I'm gonna say the passive aggressiveness.
Ooh.
Erica knows. Ooh, she went. Ooh, I know that.
So explain, yo.
I know how girls can
What do you
be.
mean explain?
Explain, give us a scenario. Give us a
So
scenario.
so it'll be. It's like really passive. It's like they're not trying to throw a dig at you, but they'll just be like passively doing it.
I see.
So it's
Sneak diss, basically.
yeah, the sneak diss. Yeah, it's a sneak diss, and so you're just like, fucking really? And so when I get it, I get really like, I'll be like, oh, did you order the passive aggressiveness from Costco today? It came in bulk.
Nice.
And then she goes, har, 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 har.
You know what, man? I'm gonna just put all my business out there, man. I hate when my girl pees with the door open, man.
Oh, man.
I hate
That
that.
bothers you? You don't like that?
I don't like that.
Oh,
What about when she poops?
It's even worse.
He said,
Damn, she be shitting with the door open.
Oh, shit, with the door open.
I'll be in there
Door
brushing my
open,
teeth.
man.
That's
That just
why
means
I go in
she's
there.
comfortable with you, though.
Nah,
Comfortable.
when
like
you
that.
you gotta close that door, fam. I ain't trying to smell your ass. All right, it's bad enough I gotta smell the cat litter box, and then it's you. Like, nah.
No, listen, y'all are no.
I ain't gonna.
Once you're in the relationship, you're in the relationship. You got to poop with the door open, pee with the door open.
I don't even like pooping with the door open.
Yo, I always close my doors, yo. Like I don't know.
I don't
Yo,
even like
straight
people in the bathroom. Like,
I
my
will.
girl
I
in the
will. We'll
bathroom,
talk.
nah.
I will brush
Exactly,
my teeth.
J Main, bro.
Man,
Yo,
I will. I will
yeah,
be
when I'm
totally
taking
okay brushing my teeth as she poops. It's fine.
Yeah, I do
See,
the
no,
same
I don't like
Oh,
that.
yeah, I
yo.
can't do that. No, I can't do that.
I do the
even-
same thing.
Don't even
No.
flinch. I do not even flinch.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, I can't rock with that, bro.
No, number one, yeah, not number two. I have to close the door. I can't be in there. If he's going, no. No way. Like,
Okay.
and vice versa.
That's because Erica, because Kenny takes a lot of protein, and that's going to be real bad.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
It's
you're
different.
not
That's
wrong.
different because
No,
it's
but
like-
even vice versa, I'm not gonna let him just like brush his teeth in there.
Whatever.
Yeah, okay,
That's
like
crazy.
it's weird for me. Like when I take a shower, I need to close the door.
No.
When I take a shit, I need to close the door. When I piss, I close the door. You know, she'd be acting like, "Why are you closing the door? Why are you doing this and that?" But like, I don't know. I just feel more comfortable that way. And every time, like, I can't poop properly. What's in there too, bro? Like,
What you're telling me is you clench up.
I
Yeah,
just can't poop properly, bro.
I'm the same way. Like it's like getting stage fright while you're on the toilet. It's like it's just
You know what?
taking the shit.
You know what,
Nothing's gonna
J-Man?
come out.
We in our vulnerable state, yo. You know what I mean? Our nuts are out, our dick is out. Like we vulnerable out here, bro. I don't
Yeah,
like
you know,
that.
you know what the most vulnerable state is for a guy? It's when he's at the urinal and like you can't see to this. Like there's one urinal where like at my job where there's like the stall is to my left and there's a wall to my right. There's only one urinal. So like my biggest fear is that somebody will come up behind me and just like bash my head at the top of the thing where the handle is and like fuck me up. Like that's like my biggest fucking fear.
I be feeling like that when I'm at bars, like drunk and shit. and I
Yeah,
go
you
into
like
the
somebody just comes
bathroom.
up behind you and fucking bash you in the back of the head, and you're like, "What the fuck?"
I
You're
definitely
done.
be picking out the side of my, the corners and shit. Like, no, try to sneak up on me.
It's terrifying, dude.
I shit
Erica's
the
like,
lights
I don't
off.
gotta worry about that.
Yeah,
like
I don't
shit
got to worry
with the
about
lights
that.
off.
You said what, you Harvey?
I shit
about
the
you?
lights off. I do
With the
that.
lights off?
What?
Yeah. I'll be at, like
Wait,
my
what?
work bathroom.
Yeah, man, trying to set a mood, bro. What's going on, bro?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you
I'll be-
guys.
I'll be at work,
I'm gonna give
turn
you
the lights
guys.
off and everything.
This is the best pro tip that nobody's taught you in your entire life. You ready? This goes for girls too. When you're pooping, right? Don't just let your pants sit on your ankles. I want you to take one leg and take it out of the hole of your pants and put it to the side.
I do that
You
when I'm
immediately-
really fucked up.
That's what I do. So like you don't just have your ankles tied together. You open them up. and
Or
then bam.
you
Wait.
can get ass naked. You can get
Now
ass,
I was about to say that, Jack. Sometimes
get ass
you get
cold
naked
naked.
and let
Well,
it
why are
fly.
you saying to do that, Alex?
Because
to go
and your-
better,
your
go
ankles
quicker.
are tied together, and you're not like trying to force it.
Oh, you guys, does anyone use a squatty potty or not?
Yes.
A what?
Those
a
are
squatty
amazing.
potty.
Those are
What is
amazing.
that?
I heard of
It-
that. I heard of
It's
that.
like a little step stool you put in front of your toilet, so
Yep.
your
Apparently
your
make you-
legs lift. You go
Yeah.
much easier. It's way better.
Oh,
I heard of
It's
it.
like
What
you're
happens is-
squatting. It's like
yeah.
you're squatting on the ground,
you're-
but you're not.
If
Yeah.
your toilet is too high, then your booty hole closes up, and you got to push to get everything
Yeah.
out.
And you're gonna
So-
strain yourself.
And then you
Trust me,
strain
it's,
yourself. It's really
it's
bad.
worth it. It's worth
Yeah.
getting it.
And then you get a squatty potty, so your knees go up, and then everything opens up, and you just poop right out. It's like
Oh.
clean
Yeah.
shot.
Oh, it opens up. Okay.
Yeah,
I
you'll
never
never go
usually
back.
have like problems like going poop, but if I might try that. I just want to see
Yeah.
how it is, like see how much better it is.
Okay,
Like
might be
any-
the move, though.
I feel like I'm
I
too
miss
tall
it
for
when
that.
I'm at work. I feel like, man, I need my squatty potty. Like it's like it's hard. It's harder to go without it. You'll see if you ever
Or you
get
just
it.
take your legs and you put them on top of the seat. That's the same thing. But then you got the
Yo,
area.
that's wild.
Whoa, what? I don't know all of that.
Who taking the shit like that?
Fucking nuts.
How do you even fit on there, Alex? What is that?
I'm a big guy. I don't know. Like I think I broke a couple of seats or toilets before.
I would
Hey,
imagine.
J man, don't put it on the game, fam.
That
So-
was bad, right, Jack? I ain't-
Oh, bro.
Yo,
Worse.
so JRV, so what did you say? What do you your significant other? What do you hate?
I hate the way she eat toast. I don't know what it is.
What?
I mean, it's like corners. Like it's actually,
Honey, I don't like how you eat toast.
it's like or like pizza. She don't fold the fucking pizza. She just like eat corners of it. I don't know. This is weird to me.
Oh, she shit
cut it
from the
with-
corner. What you saying?
Yeah, well, I don't know. Or I don't know. The way she eats sometimes I get on my nerves. I don't know.
You're just watching her in the corner of your eye.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Other than that, I mean, I love my woman.
Yeah, for me, it's definitely when she does her hair in the bathroom and she'll leave like all her fucking hair on the floor and over the sink and shit.
Oh,
That shit
man.
bothers me. But I got OCD too, so like it'd be little things too. Like if we just getting home, like I'll take my shoes off at the door or whatever, and I'll set them up nicely. And like sometimes she'll just throw her shoes around at the door. That'll bother me to the core. I'll be like, you got to go fix those.
For me, I actually read some of these questions to Kenny before I got on here.
Yeah.
And he answered it for me. He's like, my snoring. And yep, it's his snoring. He snores really, really loud.
Oh,
There's worse days than others, especially if he's had like a couple drinks or something. But yeah, it can get pretty bad. I have to wake him up. I have
Has he ever broken his nose?
No, he's just I don't know what.
So
it is.
try the strips. You know what I'm talking about?
He has them. We've
So
tried.
then if the strips don't work, have him go see an ENT because that's what I had to go do.
Yeah.
And I had like a really bad deviated septum from ice hockey.
Oh man.
So that was causing my snoring, and I still snore a little bit, but nowhere near as bad as I used to.
Yeah, trust me. I've told him like, can we take you to the doctor? Can we do something? And he just he says, yeah, I'll go, but he doesn't go. It's hard, but
Oh, you got the I'll do that.
yeah, pretty much. My next day off. Yeah, I'll check it out.
Yeah, I'll do that.
It's been like years later.
You ain't going. You got to force him.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, we survive, but it is a problem.
This question probably be easier for my wife to answer on me because I talk in my sleep. I'll have like I'll wake up and like get ready for work, and it'll be like after like I'm taking a nap, and she'll get pissed off because I'll get up and be like, babe, I gotta get ready for work, and she'll be like, Jermaine, it's 5 in the evening. You already went to work. I'll be like, no, I gotta get up, and I'll start getting up and getting dressed. She'll be like, lay back down. And then on top of that, like sometimes if I'm having like a bad dream, I'll start swinging my arms, and there's a couple times when I hit her. A couple times.
Oh man, the woman beater.
Domestic.
It definitely went down. When, like I hit her or I grabbed her up and was like holding her real tight and shit like that. So,
Damn.
yeah.
Well, we already know you're sexist, Jamie. We already know that. This doesn't surprise me.
Black bond out here.
Oh no.
And Jack, what about Pornhub?
Oh, what I dislike? I dislike a lot of shit. Well, not a lot. Shit that bothers me on Pornhub. Let me see here. The ads. Usually when I get on there, the first video I watch got an ad on it. Always be some stupid shit like, what is Flo Rida doing at Coachella? Like, I don't get it. I see some debauchery on this motherfucker, so I hate that. Sometimes the little slick pop-up ads pop up with the live cam girls. They be talking and shit. I don't know where the sound coming from. Like, who is that talking? That's irritating. Putting videos in the wrong category. Goddamn. If I go to, well, it's not even the wrong category, but come on, man. It's extra parameter. If I go to the blowjob section, I don't want to see no dude sucking no dick, man.
People be doing that. They be fucking with the tags and shit like that.
Don't you hate when you be on Pornhub? All right, look. And you see an ad and you be like, damn, that shit look lit, and you never can find that video.
How about this? How about
There was a website that was I can't find it no more, but it was a website that'll have like popping ass thumbnails and shit that you'll see from an ad, and people will like link the original video for that fucking thumbnail. I can't remember the name of the website.
What's funny is the
What's
ad
called
playing at like
porn.
10 times speed, so you get the full thing in just that ad.
That's about it.
You know, let me ask. What was the question? What is it? Something that annoys your significant other?
Yeah.
No.
It's what they do.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Your
Hold on, I'm
significant
gonna
does
go
that you
ask.
can't
I'm gonna
stand.
I'm gonna get
You're gonna
Tracy.
ask her?
He's gonna ask.
I should ask Kenny. He's outside though. Kenny, if you're listening, tell me or tell us.
Yo,
Wrong thumbnails.
yo, Jack, when Days Gone, just you know what? I'm just gonna point something out. Just watch for the blood. Watch for the blood, and tell me what you think about it when you play the game.
I don't. It's a lot of
blood.
things I don't like about it. I don't like the way the HUD look in that game. I
hate the fucking HUD in that
I don't
game.
like the way it look when you take damage. The way the screen turn red. I don't like that shit. It's a lot about the game I really don't like.
I thought they was gonna change like the way the health bar and shit look.
Bro, that shit looks
like it's alpha.
Generic, bro.
Oh man, here comes Kenny.
Y'all, I just got roasted.
Hold on.
What she
I
said?
say, hey, honey, what's the most annoying thing that I do? And she goes, when you're loud on the computer. And I said, is that the only thing? She goes, no, I can go on.
Oh, she has a
loud
list.
the computer.
Well, whenever I'm like, before when I was like streaming before, and I think I was playing when I was doing CS, I would get real into CS.
Yeah,
and I would say some shit, and then I'd wake the baby and stuff like that. So that's why I stopped.
that's definitely another one. Me yelling at the game and shit.
Yeah. She goes, no, I can go on. So that's cool.
Well, Kenny's here. He heard.
All right.
So say hi, Kenny. I guess.
Hi,
Kenny. What's good?
He can't hear you, but he just said what's good. So what's one thing I do that you can't stand?
When you talk under your breath.
I do.
He said, say it with your chest, god damn it.
When she what?
She talks under
when
her breath.
I talk under my breath.
Oh, you talk. Oh, the passive aggressive.
Yeah, you do the same shit. That's crazy.
He says it's passive aggressive.
You talking under your breath?
I'm guessing that's Alex talking.
Yeah, how'd you know that? he guessed Alex said that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because he knows that's the married life right there.
All right, Kenny. So there's that.
Well,
I do that. That's true.
That's so because when I said passive aggressive, Erica, you went ooh.
Because I know what we're capable of.
Yeah.
I just know. All right. So everyone answered?
Yeah, everyone.
Okay. A hustle and motivate.
Okay.
What is the funniest thing that happened to you in the past 2 years? Also, Kari Champion is my new bae.
Oh, that's Carrie Champion.
Yeah,
Carrie.
definitely dope. Definitely.
Yeah. The funniest
I
thing
don't
that
know.
happened
To you,
Past
yeah.
2 years.
I can't think of
I
anything.
thought of one, but it's kind of. Well, the funniest thing that happened to me in the past 2 years that I thought of is that about a year ago, my YouTube channel kept getting falsely flagged by an individual, right? And I kept saying, at first I was like, why the fuck are you doing this? Fuck you. I slapped the shit out, talk grace to them, right? So they kept doing it to the point where my channel was about to get deleted if they did not retract at least one of these, right? So I just say, fuck it. I'm going to approach them on some nice shit, right? So I DM them on Twitter and I say, hey, I don't know what we went wrong at because you used to like my channel. Can you please stop flagging my channel for no reason, right?
I think I remember this.
And do you know what this person said?
What?
They said, sure, no problem. I'm like, bro, why did you? What the fuck? I was like, all right, well, thanks. So that's part of the crazy thing that happened to me the past 2 years.
That is funny. Maybe that's the trick. You just got to ask politely.
I guess so. I mean, I don't know why they were doing it in the first place, but after that, they cooled out.
Yeah, yo, Jamie and Jack, check out the little clip. Don't worry, it's not the spoilers or anything. But look at the little clip I put in the DMs of just the blood in this game. It just looks so. Just look at it. Just look at it. Just look at it. You see that shit?
Ketchup?
Yeah,
What is that?
It look kind of weird, huh?
That looks bad.
It's really bright. It's kind of bright.
No, it's the way it splatters too.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
it's weird. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's
it looks like almost like it looks cartoonish.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's throwing me off, right? Because the game tries to be realistic too.
And that's what I said. I said they was gonna have this arcadey ass gameplay in the game that's trying to be realistic.
Kofi, does the blood like disappear after that?
Yeah,
Totally, it does.
Yeah,
It
until
it does.
yeah, but like after you do kill an enemy or like with like a shotgun or something, like a pile of blood like puddles on the ground. So there's that though.
Was that a cutscene or that was
No, that was game. That was just the gameplay.
Yeah,
that was.
Yeah,
and
it
that
looks
blood
kinda
even got
crazy.
on the card or nothing like that.
Yeah.
Oh my
Put that on
god!
Twitter.
Somebody just sent me. They say Sony exclusives are made for people who clap in movie theaters.
Oh man.
Oh man, Jack, how you feel about that, bro?
Hey man.
Oh my god.
It is what it is, dog.
All right, let's go on to the next question.
Oh, did everyone answer? Or?
I know the funniest thing.
Oh
that
shit!
happened-
Oh shit! Yo, why did I think we're on Achilles' question? Dude? My bad. What was it? The funniest thing that's happened
in the
Past
past
years.
2 years? Oh man, yeah, that's tough though. What do you think about it? I'm trying to.
Yo, I get my son poops on me every single morning at 6 a.m.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting.
When's
That's
the
fine.
last
Kids.
time?
And then he smiles at me when he does it.
Kids.
Well, I think I got something along the line of that. I mean, I work with some deranged people. Dude was taking he's taking a shit in the shell. Like I worked in a jail before, so he's taking a shit, playing with his shit. So you know we got to go in. I'm a part of a team. We got to go in, get these people, whatever. So I had to stand and actually bathe this dude, and he had shit in his hair.
Oh my
And I
god!
don't know what it is with some people that got long hair. They want to shake their hair, like shake their head. And the shit got in my mouth. It got the shit got in my mouth. I was about to split his head off. I was so I just walked out, went home. I was like, I can't do the whole day.
I know that feeling kind of, but not in my mouth, but like just dealing with individuals with disabilities. Sometimes like they'll spit a lot when they talk. And dude definitely like was yelling and screaming about some shit, and I'm trying to like calm him down, so I'm in his face or whatever, and straight a whole bunch of like spit from his mouth went in my mouth as I'm trying to like talk to him and calm him down like that.
Yeah.
And he not registered, and I'm trying to tell him to calm down. I'm like, yo, you just spit in my mouth. He don't give a fuck that he just spit in my mouth. He just keep on yelling.
You know what
I'm
you
like,
guys
all
just did, right?
What happened?
You guys just made out.
Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, you pretty much did.
Out of here.
Yo,
I had
that's
to
why.
walk away, man.
You see, that's why I have like a appreciation for people in that kind of field because they gotta be really patient, Like
You do.
you gotta be really patient dealing with people like that. You know what I mean? So I
Yeah.
appreciate for that. Alex, what was the last? The last time I busted a gut was actually in here, Like that's the last like hardest laugh I had
When did we
recently.
do that?
When we're talking about gripping the man, when I was talking about the gripping man ass, that shit had me rolling for real, bro.
Oh yes.
Yo, that and Jay Harvey's jokes. I can't even lie, yo.
Oh, the Jimmy one.
Yeah, shout out to Jimmy. That one had me
That
gone,
was the
bro.
hardest I laughed for sure.
I laughed way too hard at that, yo. I laughed so hard, Jimmy thought we had beef, bro. That sounds crazy.
He definitely did.
The fact that people tried to make drama from that was like mind-boggling to me.
Yo, man's laughed so hard, yo.
I
Jimmy
feel like
thought
I
we
got a lot
had
of
beef,
blame
bro.
for
Shit
I
is
fuck
crazy.
with Jimmy. I fuck with Jimmy. They all joke. Anybody I make jokes about, I kind of I fuck with you. So I mean, that's all it is. I mean,
I think he names me too. Like I think because I read it, like I took a lot of that. Like
Yeah,
it was
you
like on
definitely
me. I was like, man, I didn't even write it.
I know, right? But it is what it is. People are gonna spin the narrative to whatever they like. You know what I mean? So we just gotta move on.
Bro, fuck me, dude. I'm done. I'm fucking done.
What?
What happened?
Okay, I've been playing Octopath Traveler for 64 hours, and I just realized that you can hold B to sprint. I'm fucking done.
Are you serious?
What?
I knew that from the
Man, how do you just now find that
You
out?
sound like that journalist with
I
Sekiro.
hate shit games like
Because I'm like, this game looks really pretty. I'm just gonna walk through the whole thing, and then now I'm just like playing it and I just held B, and I'm like, oh fuck, I'm moving a lot faster all of a sudden. So I'm like, fuck.
No wonder you have 65 hours in the game.
Right? I could have cut that shit in half, dog.
I know, right?
Alex out here like a journalist. This is
I'm
crazy.
done.
This is crazy.
And I've played RPGs my whole life, and I've always done that. I guess because I thought because it was an analog stick, that was the fastest they went.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yo, I just thought of some funny shit that happened to me at the gas station a couple weeks ago. I fucking went to the gas station to pump some gas, and I forgot to turn my car off. And I forgot to put it in park and everything.
What?
I literally got out of my car with the shit still in drive, and the gas station was on kind of like a hill. So I freaking put my card in. I registered what kind of gas I want, pulled the pump out, and I turn around, and
Your
my
car's rolling.
car is rolling down the hill.
Bro.
I chased that motherfucker down the hill, immediately slammed that shit on the brake. Like that
Yo,
shit
J-Man.
you dying,
Something like
bro.
that happened to me too, bro. This was at my workplace, right? I went to go pick up something inside, right? So I hopped out of my car with the quickness, but I guess my car was still in neutral, right? So I ran inside. I come outside. I see my car's all the way down, like the little strip, right? And somebody's actually holding my car still. Right? Somebody's actually holding my car who works at the place. He's like, yo, what the hell, yo? I thought you were playing a joke on me, like doing a ghost ride joke on me. I'm like, no, bro, I just ran inside the building to go get something, yo. I left, yo, bro. When I tell you, my car was so close to a deep ditch that it would have taken a tow truck to get me out. I was so freaking lucky, bro. I was so freaking lucky. That man. He held the car for me. He actually stopped the car with his hands. He just
got lucky. Where I was at,
super lucky.
If I didn't hop in my car fast enough, the shit would have rolled into an intersection.
Jesus.
It would have been a wrap.
You ever lock your keys in the car before?
No, that happened to me once.
My old car used to always happen.
I did that to my mama car one time with the car on, bro. Oh my god!
Now you wasting gas and the keys.
I had to put my friend break into the fucking car, bro.
Wait, Jack, what did you do?
I left my mom's key because I was driving my mom's car at the time. I left the keys in the car, and then the car was running, and I locked the doors.
Oh wow!
That reminded me. I was in high school one time, and I had backed into my parking space. We had like a senior parking lot, and everybody for some reason used to rev the engines. I don't know, just to be stupid and shit. So I put the car. I thought I put it in neutral, but I had the shit in reverse. So I hit the gas, and there was a guardrail right behind it. I tore the whole bumper off. My mom whooped my ass.
Yo, but back to the question. Funniest thing, Jack. You answered. Erica,
Yeah.
Can you think of anything? 2 years is such a big span.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say the podcast moment for me, yo. That shit had me rolling. That's
I mean,
probably
that's
one of
like the
funniest
hardest you laughed though. Like it wasn't really something that happened to you though.
things. The funniest moment.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
Yeah, my life is.
that's a good question.
I feel like I'm not very fun
Happened
with
to
it.
me.
I just go to work. I come home. I laugh on here. I have my fun on Twitter or something, and then like that's it.
Most of us are gonna be revolving.
Well, I did go to a club one time, and this guy must have been on some real hardcore drugs or something, bro. He was literally feeling the music so much he was licking the floor, bro, and that's wild, bro. A club floor where people's steps spit. Still drinks. He was licking the floor, and every man was like, "What the fuck's going on, bro?"
Don't do drugs, kids.
Yeah, don't do drugs.
Shit was pretty wild, though. I was dying, though. I think I actually might have put a clip on Twitter on that shit, bro. At one point, it happened. It was crazy. It's crazy.
That's nasty.
Jay Main, did you go?
Yeah.
Did you go already? All right. So Erica can't think of one. Jay Harvey already went. You already went. So all right. If you could think of one later, then.
I mean, if we're talking like lifetime, I could probably come up with some stuff. I was actually going to ask you guys with the cars situations. Like, have you ever turned on your car, but it was already on? Because I did that.
Oh yeah, that's happened to me.
And it makes
before,
that loud noise.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's you like breaking the engine.
Yeah, that's how I knew.
Like turning the key.
Yeah. That's how I knew I couldn't drive because I had like a couple drinks that night, but I thought I was fine because I let time go, and then I did that. I was like, nope, I ain't driving. That's how I knew. So it saved me maybe. So I was like, good thing I did that.
I'm lucky enough to have push to start now, so that shit don't even happen. But when I did have a key entry and shit like that, ignition and all that, yeah, I definitely used to do that a lot.
All right, let's move on to the next question.
All right, H Dog Gaming says, what would you do if the one person you would risk it all for appeared in your chat during a stream?
Oh,
risk it all for?
Like in the
yeah. I don't even know if I have anybody.
Gabby's always in my stream.
Wow.
Erica said what?
I mean, I had people in my stream, and I'm like, hey, if I had the opportunity, I'm definitely taking it. But I keep it cool with them. Don't treat them like everybody else.
Now,
can't go too left with the shit, you know.
It'll be different if they were my person, but like if Rihanna pulled up in my chat stream, I would just, I'm like, oh shit,
somebody famous. That's different. Like,
yeah, I'll be like, pull up in my DMs or something. Then we could really talk.
somebody like Dave, it's just a regular person. I mean,
yeah. I already, been caught up before, but I am part of the faithful black man community. That we don't cheat.
Kofi was looking like it was little Bibby.
Yeah, little Bibby, yeah.
He was like, you what? He was like, man, hung up the whole call. She was like,
bro, he ended that call with the quickness, bro.
He's like, I'm on live, chill.
Black man don't cheat. But man, seriously, the question was if someone popped up in your chat, like someone that you liked or you would risk it all for, like what would you do?
Yeah.
Just,
I would act normal, man. I wouldn't do anything, yo.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do anything still, yo.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really have anybody I would risk it all for, but I'm thinking of in the way of like if it was someone famous or like a really big YouTuber or something like that, I'd just act cool. Be like, hey, you want to collaborate? I would just like make them feel welcome, and then hey, maybe I'll get some clout.
Have you guys ever seen those videos where those YouTube social experiments where a man's with his girl, then the next man pull up in like a Bugatti or a Lamborghini and be like, yo, you want to go for a ride? And you see what the girl does and stuff like that. Have you guys ever seen a video? Video like that?
Yeah, they'll act poor or like they don't have a car or nothing, and then when they see they have the car, then they get interested.
They get it. Oh man, women.
I've seen those.
Women.
It makes us look bad, that's for sure.
I feel feeling like half of them shits be fake though.
Yeah. Some of them shit's definitely fake. Some of them shit's
Not all of them.
More than you. That's a lot of fake.
I feel like once people seen it was getting views, that people decided to like script those events.
Script
and shit
it,
like
right?
that.
Yeah.
A lot of scripted shit. You could tell.
Anyone else?
I ain't really anybody I'd risk it all for. Besides Kate.
Yeah, Jay Harvey don't stream, do he?
Yeah, he don't stream, but just anyone you would risk it all for?
Only one person I would. Kate Winslet. I don't know. I like her. I don't know what it
Kate
is.
Winslet.
Yeah, that's my boo right there.
Yeah, low key, my list is long. Yeah, my girl knows this. My list is long. The girls I risk it all for. Yeah, she knows. She's very clear. Rihanna, number one on that list. Who else? Who else would I risk it all? What's her name? Oh, Steph London too, yo. Ooh.
I remember you saying that before too.
I would risk it all for her too.
Okay, what's the old girl from Titanic, right?
Yeah, that's Rose.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh. Rose from Titanic.
I didn't know people were like still into Kate Winslet.
Yeah.
I ever named that old ass white woman.
Let me Google her. She might be ugly as shit.
She's pretty, but she's older now. So it's like, wow, I'm impressed.
Ew. Okay,
that's my boo. Hold on, Cheyenne, fall the fuck back.
She look like this one. All right, you know what? No, you got it.
I know I do.
She looking alright.
Yeah, she's like in her 40s. She's got to be.
I guess she looks good for her 40s though.
Kate Winslet, my boo.
She's a good actress.
Kind of sexy, okay.
Erica, you like 40?
Hey,
oh shit!
That's messed up.
Oh man, yeah. What nerve does Erica have calling somebody old?
It's crazy. I didn't say like it was a bad thing. I said I was impressed. This family's a cougar. I'm down with that. That's good. Wasn't he?
All right, Jack. Who would you risk it off for, man?
Who would I risk it off? Serena. She gonna be on that list.
Serena Williams.
Oh, absolutely.
Pornhub premium.
See what I'm saying? She looks super attractive in some pictures, and in the other pictures, she kind of look like she'll break me in half. You know what I mean? And I'm not into those type of girls. I
break you in half regardless.
You're like $110, bro. So
stop it. First of all, I'm like 160, so relax.
You ever seen that sex position on Amazon? The Amazon.
That's what we're talking about, yeah.
Bro, I think we're talking about that the other
shit any day of the week, my guy.
We were talking about that last week, man.
Yeah. I think we did talk about that last week.
And shit should be into.
Yo, freak ass nigga.
That was definitely wild, bro.
Whoever made that is a god.
Alex, have you tried that?
I'm just saying you should try it.
Alex, have you tried it?
I'm just saying.
Look this up again.
You should try it.
I've done it. That shit's awesome.
It is awesome.
Oh, damn, you say you did? Okay.
Hell yeah, I do some weird. Let me stop.
All right,
I'm
Chief.
just saying.
Oh, okay.
You should try it.
I ain't
That's
mad
the
at
one with the guys. His legs are in the air.
Yeah.
Oh my!
See, it
all
don't
right,
sound
dude.
right. It don't sound right. But if you do it,
Harvey, can you put
You do
Dragon
it.
Ball in yours?
huh?
Huh?
You want to know what?
Never mind.
What'd you say, Jack?
See, but you know, see, the thing is, my girl played too much. I don't know about y'all, but my girl played too much.
You're gonna put a finger in your booty hole when
You're
she
right.
See, that's what I'm saying, bro. She
She
played
can't-
too much, bro. She played too much. I would have
100%. You, Kofi, will get a finger in your asshole, guaranteed.
Nah, man, I'm good. All right, yo, let's move on.
That's a
I
vulnerable
feel
state.
like this position would be very awkward.
It is a very vulnerable state.
It's a vulnerable state.
Yeah.
right
Bro, you're gonna feel like a whole sissy after that.
Basically, yeah, that's basically what it is. Like, because when in that position, like your legs are in the air and she's acting like the man.
Good.
Your asshole.
Nah, we
wide
good.
Position
We good.
with your legs in the air. Would you do
asshole's
that?
wide open too.
I'm showing Penny
That's
the
pretty much
position.
what it
Kenny, would
is.
you do that?
This is the Amazon position.
Amazon.
Yeah.
I never seen what this
Alex
shit look
says
like.
you should. Everyone should do it.
Nah, I'm good.
Please once, do it once.
By experience.
Ah, this
We
shit
talked about
look
it.
nutty.
It's like your legs are in the air. You're like kind of like you're the girl a little bit.
Yeah, no, nah, man, we ain't doing that, yo.
The
we
other
ain't
guys
doing that,
are
bro.
now. Anyways,
Toes facing the ceiling and shit. What the fuck is
Yeah.
going
Well,
on?
the thing is, so it's kind of like when she's on top, except she's holding your legs instead. That's the only difference.
Oh hell no, bro.
So basically, what's going on is, so the scary part about that is, if you're like, honey, I'm gonna finish, and she's like, welp,
You're saying she got you locked, huh?
she got you locked, dude.
yeah, I don't see how you can get out of that.
You can't get out of that.
Rap.
'Cause
Yeah, we
all
good.
she has
We
to do is
definitely
put your legs forward, and you're done. You
Oh,
can't
my
get
leg.
out of it.
You can get out of that.
No, you
I'll
would,
kick
yeah,
it.
okay, Harvey.
You
My
kick some.
legs. Hey, you're gonna get a knee to the face. I mean, I already got 2 kids anyway. I'm good. Another one ain't whatever.
Yikes.
Oh.
Okay, everyone answered.
So what was the question?
Yeah, everyone answered.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Don't want to risk it all for.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Okay. Hustle and Motivate says who is the panel's favorite female wrestler? Mine is Becky Lynch. Fun fact, she dressed as Aloy from Horizon for WrestleMania. That's what made me notice her.
Really?
I guess, yeah.
That's a cool point for me. I don't watch wrestling, so
Hey, you guys gotta. We're gonna leave this one for Alex because I don't watch wrestling either. So I don't know the wrestling chicks, yo.
She the
I'm gonna
current
have to
champion?
throw in- she is Becky 2 belts. She has both SmackDown and Raw championships.
Okay, I seen this chick on ESPN and shit like that.
I'm gonna have to say, I'm gonna have to throw in there, and I'm gonna say Tessa Blanchard. She's the daughter of one of the 4 horsemen. And she is phenomenal. Like, she is like a great indie wrestler. She's really, really good. I'm also gonna say, God, who else would be another fantastic
I
female
used to
wrestler?
like Trish.
Trish is a classic.
Yeah, Attitude Era, Lita.
Yeah, so she's the daughter of Tully Blanchard. So it was like Tully, Ric Flair, those other guys there for the 4 horsemen. So, but I think Tessa's phenomenal. Like, her ring work is great, and she has a phenomenal body, like killer body. Becky's also up there. Sasha, I feel, has gotten very soft lately, and I feel like her moves aren't as tight as they should be. Same with Bailey. I feel like maybe it's just the way that they've been positioned, but their matches haven't been to the caliber of what TakeOver Brooklyn was with Sasha versus Bailey, which is probably one of the best matches, period, of all time. Not just female matches. I don't think the Iconics are good wrestlers. They're a good female wrestler. I'm gonna have to say, fucking God, what's her name? I just fucking blanked out right now.
Alexa? Isn't she one?
She's good. She's good, but she's not at the level that she needs to be at. She also just came back from really bad concussion. Oh my God, she's in NXT. I just got a fucking brain fart. Oh my God, Shayna Baszler.
Ronda Rousey?
No. Shayna Baszler has become this unbelievable fucking
Is that the
machine.
black chick?
Shayna Baszler did MMA for quite a while, and she was one of the other women that came over with Ronda Rousey, but she went to NXT. If you want to see what Ronda Rousey should have been, look up Shayna Baszler.
Oh, you ain't talking about that chick with that hard ass face, are you?
Yeah, the hard ass face. Absolutely.
Oh, she ugly.
Shayna Baszler?
As a wrestler,
Ugly.
as a pure wrestler, she has this fucking thing where she takes your hand, you're on your stomach, she takes your hand, she turns it over so your elbow is facing up and your top of your hand is on the mat facing down, and she'll take her foot, and it looks like, and she does it so fucking well, it looks like she picks up and she stomps on the back of your elbow, but she really does it like next to it. So it looks this fucking grotesque move. It's so fucking good. But she's phenomenal as a wrestler. And I would also have to say maybe Kairi Sane, because she has one of the best elbow drops I've ever seen, period. So those would be my picks.
A long list.
There you go. You had a list for the answers for everyone, because I can't freaking give you any.
Yeah,
You guys get good at wrestling.
when I really watched wrestling a lot, I loved Lita and China. That was kind of like my two.
China. I
Yep.
remember
I definitely
China.
remember China.
Yeah, and I think what was the one with Kane? Was that Tori? She was like beside Kane all the
Yes.
time.
Yeah.
Okay, I liked her too. Steph McMahon, like all the girls, they're good.
They were like, God, I forgot her name. Was it Tori? No.
Maybe it wasn't Tori. It was somebody. I can't remember their names.
It was two tours though.
I think it was Tori.
Yeah, it was two of them.
You know who I
Yeah.
absolutely loved? I'll pull her up.
The whole skit or whatever they call it, where she thought The Rock liked her, and she was all afraid of The Rock. That was hilarious. I think that was Tori. Good times. So is that it?
See.
Yeah, I
Jacqueline.
think that's it.
Jacqueline.
We'll move on to the next
Oh
one.
yeah, Jacqueline. Yeah.
Jacqueline was one of the top female wrestlers, not only to be like an African American wrestler, but also be African American and female and be that fucking good. Unbelievable wrestler. Like, and she's just an awesome person. So
Oh, was it Jacqueline Moore?
I think so. It was just Jacqueline as a wrestling name, but she was like, I think 2-time women champion.
I rocked with her back in the
Mhm.
day.
Yeah, I remember her. I remember that face.
All right, y'all. Let's get on to the next question.
All right. Okay, Luis Salazar. Oh, this is for me. This is for Erica. Due to not being fluent in Spanish, do you ever feel less Hispanic? When I was younger and couldn't speak Spanish, I would feel embarrassed that I couldn't communicate in the language of my culture. I was wondering if you felt that way or if you still do. Salazar really wants me to learn Spanish. He comes in my streams and he likes to give me little lessons and like teach me words and stuff. Have I ever felt less Hispanic? Not really. I've been given trouble for it though. Like I remember when I worked at KFC, because that was like my first job. And I was in the front at the register and there was my friend next to me and she knew Spanish. Her name was Abby. My name's Erica. Of course, we have our name tags. The Spanish speaking customer started talking to me in Spanish. And I was like, oh, sorry, I don't know Spanish. And then she pointed at my name tag. She's like, you should, like she said in Spanish, you should know Spanish. Your name is Erica. Like, and I was just like, okay, I guess people expect that because of maybe how I look or my name so I've been given trouble over it, but I've never really felt like I'm left out, I guess.
I feel like
less
with
Hispanic.
your features, you should have a lot of Hispanic heritage.
Wait, what was that?
Like I feel like your features, like the way you look, I feel like you would have quite a bit of like Spaniard or Hispanic heritage.
Well, remember I told you I did one of those tests to check all my background. I actually got a lot of Scandinavian. I have like 14%. And then I think 60% was Central America, which of course is like Mexico.
Which makes sense, yeah.
And then I have some Indian. I have, like I told you guys, the 4% African. So I'm kind of everywhere. There's even Asian in there somewhere, like 4%. Yeah. But me and my family were actually just talking about this during Easter, like about having to speak Spanish and why people expect it of us. And my family all kind of feels like that they shouldn't expect it. Like we're in America kind of thing. They kind of went on that speech. But yeah, I don't know. Like not really.
I think expecting it of someone is bad.
That they think it's bad?
Yeah, I think if you're like expecting someone to speak a language that you speak just because you speak it, I think that's like a shitty thing.
Yeah.
But I also think that learning multiple languages just to communicate with people is fucking amazing.
Yeah, of course.
I wish
That's
I
one
had
of
the
my
patience
goals.
for that.
I want to do that.
I know a lot
Well,
of
to learn another language.
Yeah.
I do speak some tree. So West African.
Yeah.
I wish I could speak Spanish. It would definitely help me at my job. But,
Oh.
Yeah, it's good to be bilingual.
Yeah.
It really helps to work out like in the airport and all those sorts of types of shit they like. You know what I mean? They like all of
Yeah,
that.
it's definitely a good tool to have,
Yeah.
especially working with people, of course.
I'm still trying to teach hardhead English, so we're working on it though.
One day, Jack. One day.
Yeah,
Crazy. Anyone else relate to this or no?
No.
No, I can't relate to this.
Okay.
no, we like I said, we make fun of like Fang and Chris in the Discord because they don't know Spanish, but
I mean, have y'all ever had somebody come up to you and be like, you don't act black enough or something like that? They ever had that?
Oh shit!
yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I used to
That's
be
a thing?
real proper when I was younger, and I had somebody get mad at me. They were like, "Yeah, like you trying to act white?" I'm like, "Fam, huh?" I'm just
Does that speak proper?
Yeah, that's crazy.
like, "Hey, huh?"
Yeah, that's happened.
It's crazy.
hmm
That seems really fucking uncool.
All right. What's the next question? Let's move on.
Okay. Alish, shout out to Alish, says, has a video game setting ever made you delve into that place more, such as traveling, doing more research about it, etc.?
That's a good one. I gotta think for a second. Have I ever Googled some stuff?
I guess
Yeah.
but this kind of don't count because like I already had an interest in like ancient Rome and Greece and shit like that. So I would say God of War, but I already had like an interest in it, like from learning
Yeah.
about it at school. So.
Yeah, me too. I agree with that. Like I've always been interested in like Greek mythology.
Yeah.
So definitely even while it made my actually made my experience playing God of War back in those days even better. You know what I mean? Since I kind of because I kind of knew who these people were and stuff like that. So
God of War actually made me look up other mythologies though, like just predicting where they would go next, especially like when I heard there was going to be a new God of War game. Like I started looking up other mythologies and shit like that and figuring out like who were the gods and what were their powers and shit like that. So I mean God of War definitely did something like that. The Order 1886 kind of did that for me too with like the Victorian London, Bloodborne, kind of similar fashion, like when those games came out. Looking more into that setting and stuff like that.
I'm like the opposite. I've been more excited for games because I knew mythologies and stuff like Greek mythology, Egypt. Like just I know a lot of things about Egypt. So of course, when Assassin's Creed came out and it was going to be set in Egypt, I was like hype because of that. And then I actually took a class in college for Greek mythology and a little bit of Norse in there too. So God of War was like, yes. I was just like, I wanted, because I recognize the names of like these characters and like these places. So I was more excited. Yeah. But I've definitely like looked into lore and things like that, even if it's like not real, like Bloodborne. I looked into all kinds of lore, and then you get more interested in those like time periods and the London stuff. And yeah, it's pretty neat.
I think I'm gonna find myself doing that too with like Sekiro and then Ghost of Tsushima coming out in like feudal Japan and stuff like that. Like looking into more.
I
stuff
definitely
like
don't
that.
know shit about feudal Japan.
Not a damn thing.
Yeah.
It's cool, man.
I've had something like made me want to finish a game, but I've never had anything that made me like look up stuff and like Fallout 4. Like the game was trash, but I just like the atmosphere of the game.
Yeah.
You know.
That's cool. That's what's so great about games. Like, it's
You
not
know-
just mindless stuff all the time. You actually like learn stuff. You actually
Like,
get interested in different things.
I like games where like there's really deep lore made by the writers. So like stuff like Dragon Age, BioWare, stuff like that, where it's like, oh shit, look at this whole fucking thing you guys created on your fucking own.